Operation Hive Storm is underway. Drop troops, deploy! Hey Curselings, Cursoid Todd here with another exciting unboxing video. Today I have Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team Hive Storm. This is the new edition of Kill Team and I'm very excited to be bringing this to you today. I have been waiting a long time for this and I'm very excited because I am excited about the new Vespid model. I'm excited about the new Tempestus Aquilons, and I'm excited about this whole thing. I'm really excited about joint operations, which are the co-op operations, which I'm really excited about because I have a lot of friends that I would love to teach how to play this, and it'll be cool to do co-op rather than just to waffle stomp them in the ground and beat them, which is the worst way to get someone excited about playing Warhammer, by the way. So if you didn't know that, you know, keep that in mind. So we're going to open this up, take a look inside, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this. Now this was the pre-order bonus for getting this. Cut this real quick. So these are the bases. So just bear with me for a second. I'm going to zoom in on these. And what I really like is I like this little pouch because it's a very cool little dice pouch that if when you use these bases, you can easily use these for your Kill Team dice, so wherever you go, you can take your dice with you and be ready for your games of Kill Team. Let's take a look at these pre-order bonuses. So basically what these are wound counter bases. Now I've already seen online that you could actually get a screwdriver in between here and pry these open as long as you're very careful. But this is a great way to keep track of the wounds of your operatives during your missions. So it goes up to about 9 or 10. Yeah, it goes up to 10. Yeah, it goes up to 10. So that's very cool. You get one 40mm base. You get 10 28mm bases and then one 25mm base. Now how that's going to work, I'm not 100% sure. For this edition to Kill Team, I'm thinking that either your Aquilons or your Vespid will fit on those bases, and your drone and sentry gun might be able to fit on this one, but I don't know what the 40mm one is for. But it's very interesting. It'll be interesting to see if these are released separately on their own. But that's that. So let's go ahead and move on to the box. Zoom this back out. We'll look at the back first. So, as I said before, in this box set you get 10 Tempestus Aquilons. You get 10 Vespid Warriors. Now, when I say 10, it also includes a sentry gun and a observation drone for them. So each Kill Team comes out to actually 11 models. Now, with that being said, oh, interesting. I'm noticing right here that the servo sentry is on a larger base. I'm wondering if that's what the 40mm base is for, but we'll find out. Okay, so you also get the core rulebook, the Hive Storm dossier, the approved ops cards, which is cool. You get dice, more cards. You get the token sheets for the different factions. You get the new equipment pack, and you get all this cool terrain and this board as well. So I'm really excited to dive in this and take a look inside. Let me cut the tape here so you guys know that I haven't even seen inside this box yet. So you guys are looking at this for the first time with me. So let's go ahead, get the top of this box off. I guess I didn't cut it enough. That's strange. Alright, try that again. Right, and there it is in all of its beautiful glory. So right here on the top of the box, we can see we have our Vespid, we have our Tempestus Aquilons, and we have our terrain. Let's go ahead and move this to the side and go through all this one by one. Get rid of all this debris, battlefield debris. So let's look at the Vespid first. I'm really excited about the Vespid. Also, GW just released on their website the free rules for Warhammer 40K for these models. Also, on that same note, if you haven't seen it yet, they now have the Kill Team app, which has all the rules for all the factions that are currently out, including the Vespid and the Tempestus Aquilons. And so you can get all the rules right here, right on the app, and it's ready to go for you, which is really cool. I really do like that. So, starting off with the Vespid here, you get 10 Vespid models plus an observation drone, which is awesome. Now, the Vespid have these nifty neuron blasters, but they also have some new weapons as well. They have a rail rifle, a flamer, and a grenade launcher. And that's really, really cool. Very awesome to see all this new stuff. Very awesome to have plastic Vespid. Back when I worked for Games Workshop, I remember before the Vespid were released, because I worked over here in California, we went to the battle bunker in Westminster, and they revealed the metal Vespid models to us before anyone else, and let one of us take them home. I'm trying to remember who took that home to work on them. Actually, I think it was me. I think I took those home. I thought they were awesome, so I took them home. I painted them for the Ontario Mills store and got them ready, and now it's really cool to see them reimagined in plastic. So now this does have one more frame to it right here, which has all your wings and your heads. So it's really, really cool stuff. There's the observation drone there. Alright, so moving on, let's take a look at those Tempestus Aquilons. So, the Tempestus Aquilons are much like the Tempestus Scions, only they have drop packs. Now, they are not jump troopers. Let's make that clear. They are not jump packs. They are drop chutes, which allows them to drop into combat zones, and it's like a jet-fueled parachute in a way, which in the game allows them to drop down from vantage points without worrying about getting damaged or anything. And of course, they have different armaments. Now, they do also have the servo drone here, which has 3 weapon options. I know we've only seen the hotshot volley gun, but it also has a flamer and a grenade launcher, and that's also reflected in the 40K rules as well. So that is really, really cool. I'm interested to see how they attach on. I see this little peg here, but I'm wondering if I'm right. It looks like there's a little peg on here too. I'm hoping that they just slip right on there and you can just interchange them out without gluing them on. That would be awesome. So that's the first sprue there, and the frames, and then here's the other frames. You get different heads too. You have a whole bunch of unhelmeted heads, couples with brays, and then you got helmeted heads as well. You could make all sorts of operators, snipers, medics, a lot of different options to these guys, which you would expect out of a kill team. Plus all the little extras like the grenades and all that stuff, which GW loves to put in there. All right, so let's take a look at this terrain set. So I'm going to try and not double up. So if we come to pieces that we've already seen, I'm going to just kind of skip past them and let you know it's a double. But these are some of the new terrain pieces. They are nice looking. They are cool. And very, very crisp. Very, very well made. So it'll be interesting to get these together and get them painted up. I definitely want to start playing more games with Kill Team. And I know I keep saying that. But I'm really working hard to get that done. A lot of detail here, a lot of collapsed ruins and whatnot. Very, very cool. I like the platforms, all that good stuff. This one right here appears to be a double of the first one that I showed. So we're not going to spend time on that. But I think that might be the only double as I'm looking at these. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that might be the only double. We'll keep going. We'll find out here shortly what all it entails. But yeah, I mean, their terrain just keeps getting better and better and more detailed, which is both a good and a bad thing because, you know, it'll take longer to paint the more details it has. But of course, you can always quicken your paint jobs up by using contrast and dry brushing. Nobody really looks too closely at the terrain, so you can get away with easier techniques on those and get them done a lot faster. But I mean, they have like cracks on the walls everywhere, so you definitely want to use like dry brushing, contrast, or shades to make sure you have those standing out. Dents on the equipment, things of that nature. Of course, you got your standard boxes, like always have. Very, very nice. Excited to get all this together. So I'm going to try and get this video up as soon as possible, which means it won't come with the turntables of anything being built. That video will probably come later if it comes at all, because like I said, I want to get on building and painting these as well as soon as possible. Now this is the new upgrade set. So one of the new things about this edition is you can buy new upgrades for your kill teams, and so you have collapsible barricades where, you know, they can actually move with an operative. You got your new movement and range finding markers there. You got, what are these? Mines, grenades, loot, ladders, like these are cool because they're like extended ladders, and these are collapse ladders, and they have these little gas things on it, so like you can put it down and then it goes, you know, it goes up or goes down or whatever you need. You have these heavier barricades. You got the razor wire. You got smoke grenades, comm units. You know, I'm not 100% what all this does yet, but it's all looking really, really cool, and I'm excited to have it. It'll be very interesting to see how that runs in a game of Kill Team. Now, we do have this piece, which is currently wrapped up. Do we dare break the seal and open up and take a look inside? Yes, we do. And what we have in here is the new board for the Kill Team, which I think is interesting that they wrapped it in paper instead of plastic. But we'll just go ahead. I don't know if we'll be able to see the full scope of it. I'll try. But that is really beautifully made. I don't know if you can see the detail, same as I can, but it is a gorgeous battlefield. It looks almost like they took photographs and put it on there, which looks really, really good. So very nice to add that to the Kill Teams. So with that, we'll keep going. So I'll show you how far deep we're into the box now. So, you know, with a lot of these standards, it has everything's separated. And we got this packet. We'll open up the packet in a second, but first we're gonna take a look at what's under the inserts here. And in here we have the dice and we have your bases. So that's awesome. Very, very cool. I think the dice are just standard. Yeah, they're just standard white dice. There's nothing too exciting about the dice. Standard GW white dice. And we all know what the bases look like. So let's go ahead and open up this packet right here, which I really like that they're doing this now for a lot of their soft goods because it really helps to protect everything. So we have the core rulebook, the dossier, and the instruction booklet on building. Put those aside for a second. And oh, by the way, just look at this art here. Isn't that beautiful? That is just looks so awesome. It looks so great. Once again, top notch on the quality of all this. You have your tokens, which we'll go through shortly as well. You got your approved ops. And we have a nice big cardboard insert for everything, and that's it for this packet. Alright, so let's take a look at the tokens first. So, in the token sheet here, it looks like half is Tempestus Aquilons and half is the Vespid, which you got your observation markers and your different types of markers for them. I'm not sure what all the markers do yet. However, you can look on the app and it'll show you what they do. I think this is interesting, 28 millimeter. I wonder what that's used for. Let's see here. Whoop. Don't want to pop that out yet. Very, very cool stuff. So yeah, so this is your operative tokens. And then this is your generic token sheet. Now, I will say that this token sheet does come with the main rulebook. Why? Because it's everything you need to play plus the rulebook. Plus, you also get your measurement tools here as well. Albeit in cardboard form. So that's really cool to have those as well. So yeah, that's very neat. You have the new approved ops cards. We'll just take a quick gander at those. I'm just curious as what they look like myself. Alright, so you got your rules for using the approved ops. You got crit ops, kill ops, and tac ops. Your rules for setting up the battle. You got all that great stuff. End of battle and art there. You got a couple different kill zones here. You got one for Vulcus, one for Beta Decima, which is the previous kill team. Interesting, I don't see one for turn around Vulcus. I don't see one for Gallodark, which is interesting. Unless that's what this one is right here. Yeah, this one's for Gallodark. So that's awesome. Then you got your setups, deploys. That's cool that they have what the different maps mean and the keys to the maps. All your crit ops, tac ops. Very nice. So that's a very cool little set. Be interesting to dive deeper into that one later. And then we have the rules, which we're going to look at the dossier first. Now, usually these dossiers have the generic rules for like your different kill teams and the details behind them and little stories and whatnot. Like, one thing I am noticing is that these don't come. This doesn't come with the data cards, except for in the book. You know, the data cards are in the book, which I find very interesting. And then, you know, all the rules on everything. Very cool. And then we have the core rulebook. Now, the thing I'm really excited about for the core rulebook is the joint ops. So I want to see if I can kind of move forward and kind of get an idea of that real quick. Galadar, Close Quarters, Beta Decima, Preliminary Ops, Joint Mission Ops. So this is the one I'm excited about because this is your co-op. And so you have 3 missions: breach, sabotage, escape. Now you have your what do you call it? Your NPCs or whatever data cards here for your different different types of enemies. So, and they just have them like kind of what do you call it? Generalized. So troopers, brawlers, tough brawlers, heavy brawlers, and then you got marksmen as well. So, you know, depending on what you have for your collection, you can use those as part of your joint ops mission, whether they be Tyranids, orcs. And they even give you some examples here, which I think is cool. So you got marksmen, Gene Stealer Colts, these are troopers, Termagants, warrior types, heavy types, which is cool. I like seeing Astartes and Tyranid warriors in there. You know, if you want to play like some Space Marine action, you know. And same with the brawlers. You got all these different options. Now this is just to give you an idea of what you're looking at for these types. Of course, you can do whatever you want with it and have fun with it. As long as you know what it is and you're clear with whoever you're playing with what it is, you should be good. So that's it right there. All right. I'm not going to go through the full instruction manual for you. However, seeing some people that have got this early, I am going to point out something very important to you guys so that you guys know. When building your Aquilin Sergeant, you'll notice that his hotshot las pistol here is numbered A10. And if you go to your gunfighter, it's also numbered A10. So you can only build, it only comes with one A10 on there. So if you're going to have a guy have the las pistol or the hotshot las pistol and the what do you call it? The hotshot las pistol, and I think it's a power weapon, right? Yeah, power weapon shot las pistol. I would suggest that there's one right here for A15 and A9 for a finger that's pointing on the sergeant. I would use that so you can have your gun fighter have both of his pistols. So that way you can make all the operatives in the set. Now, a little note to GW, if you're watching this, why would you do that? I'll tell you why you're doing that is because you're trying to get people to buy more than one set. And that's not cool. You should have all the pieces for all your operators be in the one set. I don't like it when you guys do this, and I don't think other players like it as well. So please don't do that in the future. And as you can see, like, it is just that one peg right here for the sentry turret. So you can hopefully easily just swap out those guns as you need them. But other than that, it's very, very cool stuff. Very excited to be putting these guys together and getting this set ready for hopefully live streaming or even just recorded playthroughs. I'd love to do that, but got a lot of work ahead of me, and hopefully you guys get to see that soon. So, with that being said and finished, that is Kill Team Hive Storm. I want to thank you very much for joining me today in this wonderful unboxing video. I hope you learned something, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel and leave it and hit that bell to see more of our content as it comes up, and also leave a comment. We love that. It's all completely free for you to do any of those things, and it helps out our channel so we can grow and have more content for you. Because the more we grow, the more we want to do this full time instead of, you know, our day jobs, which, you know, we all would love to do our hobby, right? As our main job. But anyways, also check out Curse Lord Nick's channel, Garner Creations. He's done some awesome playthroughs on there, video games. And we will see you next time on Curse Lord's Tabletop Gaming. Thank you for watching, and bye!